Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Kentucky Motor Speedway for the 18th race in the 2021 NRSL Digital Storm Cup Series. You might be noticing a minor increase in quality here in this video. We've been doing 1080p for a few weeks now, but this is the first race on the new PC that I ordered back in March, and I can see a noticeable difference mainly because I'm now using just my 27-inch monitor. But to me, the cars look a lot clearer, a lot better, and I'm running it in a window in 1080p because if I were to run it any larger, it would take up the whole screen, and I wouldn't. Some of the resolutions don't let you use it in window mode. So anyway, and OBS was being weird about it. So this is the best window for me to run for offline and etc. So, anyways, to the starting grid, Cole Deaver on pole for Kentucky Speedway here. This is his, let me just find him on the points. This is his first pole of the season, believe it or not, and he starts next to Jonathan Zorlin, one of two drivers with 4 wins on the season. Get to more on that in a second. I'm without Vince today because I am doing this on a Sunday evening, by the way, just so y'all know. Row 2, Zach Flickinger and Andrew Rich, one of now 3 drivers with 12 career wins in the Digital Storm Cup Series. Row 3, Alexander Rowe and Dylan Young. Row 4, Seth Cole and Samet Oskin. And in Row 5, Nico Tringali. And first time on the year, Sebastian Kukulon will start inside the top 10. You see Allison Rain, our most recent winner last week at Michigan, getting her 4th win of the season and 12th of her career, joining Jonathan Zorlin and Andrew Rich at 12 wins, and joining just Zorlin for 4 wins on the season. We'll go through the rest of the starting grid as I look over my sheet of Go or Go homers. Christian Vargas, Scott Roush, Landon Smith Jr., Osmain Hamid, Cara Bell, Logan Williams, Edwin Justice, and Foster Henderson, all failing to make the race this weekend at Kentucky Speedway. As you see, several drivers struggling in qualifying. Peter Onjak, William Brock, Quinton Moore, and Alex Ferranti as we rush our way back to the front. So Cole Deaver will lead him to the green for the first time all season. If you hear any background noise or humming noises, one of them could be the computer, which is directly to my right, as it is a desktop. Or number 2 could be the air conditioner. Let's go trackside.
Driver, start your engine!
So on top of the new setup, I now no longer have 2 monitors per se, because I was using this monitor with my laptop. So now I have to move the mouse and hover over windows to see points or the Word documents in which the all-time wins list and schedule with the race winners is on. So if you hear or you notice some delays more than you did in, say, the past 2 months, that is why I will have to adjust back to that routine. I used to do it like that. But anyway, coming into this race, Zorlin is the points leader, 13 points over Allison Rain. Dylan Young, 16 back. Charles Sanford, 40 back. And Fitzwater, 47 back. Those are the 5 drivers with the best shot at the regular season championship, just for bragging rights and momentum going into the playoffs. Samet Oskin is 84 points back. Seth Cole 103 back, and then a jump back to Tringali 187 back. The big battle is for top 10 in the points. We'll get to the more on that in a moment as Deaver and Zorlin lead him to the green flag. Green flag is out, and we are underway from Kentucky Speedway. Already some 3-wide action from Zach Flickinger and Andrew Rich, as Deaver will lead him into turn 3. You will see a ton of tire wear here tonight, as well as the outside having a bit of an advantage in turns 3 and 4. Deaver is looking to break a 2-year-long winless streak. His last win came at the Meadowlands in 2019. Andrew Rich has yet to win a race all season. And following Zorlin and Rain's 12th career wins, that's the last 2 races, Indianapolis and Michigan. Zorlin got his at Indy. Rain got hers just recently at Michigan. Rich has got to find a way to get to victory lane if he wants to be the first to 13 career wins, as he continues to fight side by side with Zorlin. Zach Flickinger in line in 4th, Oskin in 5th. The 2020 Digital Storm Cup Series champion has yet to find victory lane this year. His teammate and owner Dylan Young has already found victory lane 3 times alone in 2021 and sits 3rd in the point standings. Alexander Rowe, Nate Rogers side by side battle for 7th place. Tringali in 9th as Rain fights with Seth Cole for 10th. So Kukulon has been the man who will start outside the top 30 and then work his way up to a top 20. But starting 10th today, it's going to be difficult to do that, as he is under fire from RJ Bishop for a 12th place on the track. Also, if you hear clicking sounds, that's the mechanical keyboard that I elected to buy. So Andrew Rich clears Zorlin. Now let's get to this top 10 points fight. So coming into the race, Tringali has 5 points over 11th in the standings, which is Andrew Rich. Alexander Rowe is 9th, a 2-point advantage. Shelton 10th, a 1-point advantage. You must be top 10 in the points or have a win and be 11th to 25th in the points to make the playoffs, which, by the way, after today will start in 7 races. So Rich comes in 11th in the standings. Deaver comes in 13th in the standings, and Deaver is 58 points back from Shelton coming in. Nate Rogers is 28 points back in 12th. Other drivers outside the top 10 include Quinton Moore, Zach Flickinger, Keith Rich, Jesse Turner, William Brock, Sebastian Kukulon, and Peter Onjak. That is the top 20, as Andrew Rich is looking to find the way by Cole Deaver, and that has opened up a door for Zorlin on his outside. Into turn 1 they go. Andrew Rich has finished inside the top 5, a total of 4 times this season with 10 top 10s. By the way, if it sounds like I'm speaking too loud, I apologize. I might have to adjust the volume in OBS for the microphone because it looks like it's hitting the red a lot. Rich is unable to take the lead. That'll allow Zorlin to get back to his outside, as now Zorlin is trying to get a run. Yeah, I seem to be topping out the microphone a lot. We're on lap 8 of 67. Sorry, that's just distracting me. I've got it set up to where I can see my microphone's volume in another window in OBS at the bottom of the NR window, and that is kind of distracting when the whole thing turns red. Just gonna back this up a little more. So if it sounds like I'm talking distant, that's why. I guess I'm just really loud tonight or something. I might have to just turn it down a bit. But Rich is unable to find the way by Cole Deaver. Now he's racing side by side with Zorlin. Oop, got the pace car there. Zach Flickinger has managed to hold on to 4th, Oskin 5th, Young 6th, Nate Rogers 7th, Rowe 8th, Tringali 9th, as Rain and Seth Cole continue the race side by side for 10th. Kukulon is 12th, RJ Bishop 13th, Turner 14th, Charles Sanford 15th, struggling in qualifying. Fitzwater trying to make his way forward from starting 27th. He is up inside the top 20. Ace Rogers, last car in the top 20. Amanda Evans, James Ellison, Samuel Dyer, Logan York, Adam Flickinger. As not a single veteran driver missed the show today at Kentucky. William Brock has made his way forward a bit, up to 28th. Trey Smith, a rookie, started 41st. He's up to 27th. Onjak inside the top 30. Kev up to 32nd. Yepes struggling, as is Levi McIntyre, Quinton Moore, and Alex Ferranti. Moore has been unable to move forward, as has the 48. As up front, it's a three-wide battle for the lead between Rich, Zorlin, and Deaver. Deaver will fall straight to third, and now Rich and Zorlin fight side by side for the lead, as Oskin is looking to pass Zach Flickinger for fourth. Fall off has reached the second. The pit window is right around halfway, lap 33-34, and Zorlin will clear Rich for the race lead. Zorlin looking to be the first of 13 career Digital Storm Cup Series wins and the first of 5 wins on the season. Oskin will get by Flickinger for 4th place. As the tires start to wear, we really seem to see the more veteran drivers come to life. Rain has made it up to 9th, getting by Tringali, and now Seth Cole is looking to take 10th place. Kukulon holding his own in 11th, just 1 spot shy of where he started. Seth Cole trying to find a way by Nico Tringali. Seth Cole unable to make the pass. It's up ahead, Oskin looking for a way around Cole Deaver. Man, Deaver just can't seem to get the best setup possible. He might be able to still have a shot at this thing if he can run the setup a certain way. But so far, it appears to be in the hands of Zorlin and Andrew Rich here at Kentucky. So I'm running out of things to talk about. This is when Vince really comes in handy. Saves my voice. And Rich will look for the race lead on Jonathan Zorlin into turn 1, but he can't quite get it to bite. Let's take a lap around Kentucky Motor Speedway with Andrew Rich. Should have left the overlay up there. 147 miles an hour there in turns 1 and 2. About 153 in turn 3. As you see them reach 180 into turn 3, 189 into turn 1 at this point in the run. About a second and a half fall off. Fastest lap so far tonight goes to Nate Rogers, a 30.987. As putting the microphone right up against my monitor has kept me mostly in the yellow on OBS, so I'll have to look back at the footage, of course, and see what I can do to improve it. I might turn it down just to tweak. But then again, it might let me raise the volume for the Napa Truck Series races I do as far as the background music is concerned. So top 2 remain the same, so does the top 5, but now Dylan Young looking to find the way by Zach Flickinger for 5th place. This has really turned into a track position race with how hard it has been to pass other cars. So Nate and Rich have the fastest laps, only drivers under a 31.0. As the lights have turned on, now Dylan Young is side by side with Nate Rogers for 6th. Tringali continues to hold on to 10th. Fitzwater has continued to move forward, and he has just taken 13th place away from Charles Sanford. Now, these are the best 2 drivers that are not inside the top 10. Fitzwater comes in with 3 wins, 9 top 5s, and 12 top 10s, while Sanford has 2 wins, 8 top 5s, and 12 top 10s. Dylan Young leads all drivers with 14 top 10s. Rain leads all drivers with 10 top 5s. Fitzwater and Zorlin both come into this race with 9 top 5 finishes. And right now it looks like Zorlin has the best shot at reaching that 10th top 5. Bishop has faded a little bit down to 15th. Keith Rich has moved up a little bit to 17th. As no one else has really moved forward at the back of the field. Quinton Moore up a spot from the last time we looked, 37th. As McIntyre and Ferranti continue to struggle. But the field has really spaced itself out into groups here. As right now it appears Fitzwater is the only one really moving forward. Let's see his lap time compared to the 8. 33.379 to a 32.8. So Fitzwater half a second faster than the 8. 32.8. Let's see anybody else running that fast. Just the top 2, so Fitzwater is the fastest car on track behind, or actually faster than the 5 and the 23, as everybody else has reached the 33-second column. But so Fitzwater is dialed in. Sanford is running 33.1s as well. So Sanford should theoretically be able to get up to around 6th or 7th place, as Nate Rogers got by Dylan Young for 6th, and now he's looking for 5th on Zach Flickinger. The pit window is still 10 laps away. Yes, I can't believe it is taking that long to get to lap 33. It's been a while since I've done a 25% length race here for the Digital Storm Cup Series. Nate's unable to pull off the move for 5th. As Zorlin is making another, or rather Andrew Rich is making another move for the lead. But he is just unable to get anything to stick, and I really think the driver that overcuts tonight has the best chance to win this race, because it is just so hard to make passes. Fitzwater and Sanford, again, the last 2 drivers, or the only 2 drivers outside the top 10 really moving forward. Fitzwater took 12th from Kukulon at the start-finish line. And now, interesting statistic. The highest driver in the points without a top 5 is Jesse Turner in 17th with 2 top 10s on the season. Highest driver without a top 10 is Kukulon. In fact, Kukulon and Onjak are the 2 drivers inside the top 20 in points without a top 10. Add Logan York 22nd in the points and Sam Young 25th in the points, and that gives you drivers inside the top 25 without a top 10. And then add Amanda Evans and James Ellison as drivers inside the top 30 without a top 10. Rich is unable to complete the pass. Now Oskin is looking for 3rd from Cole Deaver, but he is struggling to find grip. Alexander Rowe has lost 8th place to Allison Rain, as Fitzwater has made it by both Kukulon and Seth Cole. And he continues to just fly compared to the front runners. Here's the move to the inside of Tringali. This is to jump inside the top 10. Despite starting 27th, I'll tell you what, Fitzwater has got a fast race car here today. As there you see the gap from 13th or 14th place Charles Sanford to 15th RJ Bishop. It's up to 3 seconds. As still nobody else really able to make up any ground outside the top 15. Fitzwater will clear Tringali for 10th, and now Seth Cole will look to take 11th. As Andrew Rich is fighting for the lead again, but can still not find the way to pull it off. clear sunny skies, or just clear skies, I guess, here tonight now that the sun has peaked out. So we'll watch the field fly by into turn 1. Fitzwater making a move on Rowe, can't get it to grip. Sanford's still looking to get by Sebastian Kukulon. Fitzwater will complete the pass on Alexander Rowe for 9th place. Sanford will complete the pass on Kukulon for 13th. Fall off has reached 3 seconds as we are closing in on the window. Oskin side by side with Deaver for 3rd place once again. And Oskin will make the move at lap 31. I don't know if he can make it from here. Allison Rain will come in. Alexander Rowe, Nico Tringali. James Ellison, Trey Smith. Adam Flickinger is going to make a move late, but he did not make the cone. And that is going to be a penalty. That is the 71 of Matthew Rodriguez also coming in. As Andrew Rich will come in at lap 32. I'm not sure if he can make it from here. Oh, Zach Flickinger with a late dive. Does he make the cone? He will. Dylan Young, what are you doing, sir? Dylan Young is not going to make the cone at all. And this is going to result in a 30-second penalty. And he got into Allison Rain. Oh, what on earth? So Dylan Young completely misses pit road entry as Zorlin will come in on lap 33. Cole Deaver as well stayed out, so did Charles Sanford. So those are the top 3 drivers to make it to about halfway. Jessica Shelton. There goes Oskin. Laura Chung to pit road. Peter Onjak stayed out that long. Priya McShane. And Sam Young. So there's Samet Oskin. He pit first. Andrew Rich will still come out of pit road ahead of him. But as you can see, Dylan Young is nowhere to be found. Fitzwater will come out right next to Rowe. There's Rain with Flickinger. How about Adam Flickinger gaining a ton of positions? I'm still screaming to where the microphone goes full red. That's great. Oh, Kev Shearer is coming down the pit road. I don't know if he already... It looks like he already pit. I wonder if they had a problem. It does not appear so. There's Dylan Young waiting for his penalty to clear. But as you can see, Zorlin loses the race lead. He falls down to 3rd. Only 3.4 seconds behind Andrew Rich. And if Rich and Oskin can't make it on fuel, Zorlin is looking pretty good. Zorlin's actually going to fall to 5th as his tires take a lap to warm up. Rowan Fitzwater is up to 4th. Rowe up to 3rd. Rain 6th, even after the contact on pit road with Dylan Young. Zach Flickinger 7th, Nate Rogers 8th. Adam Flickinger is actually a lap down. Nico Tringali is 9th, and Cole Deaver has fallen to 10th. Trey Smith makes it up to 14th. Ellison up to 15th. Charles Sanford is 16th. We know he should be good. Theoretically. Who knows? This could be Meadowlands all over again. Will Parrish up to 22nd. William Brock 24th. There's Kev. I'm not sure if Kev had an issue or if they just wanted to come back down right away and top it off with fuel so they were good to the end. Quinton Moore has made it to the top 30. Onjak pit there on lap 33. He is running in 30th. Priya McShane did as well. She's 34th. And Sam Young did. He is 39th. One lap down is Adam Flickinger for unknown reasons. Kev Shearer is a lap down for pitting again. And Dylan Young is 3 laps down. And he is just coming out of pit road now. Make it 4 laps down. So a big penalty for Dylan Young. Actually, I think they didn't even get to service it. I think they towed it. And this is going to hurt Dylan Young big time in his quest to be regular season champion. It won't hurt him in the overall scheme of things as he comes out next to Sam Young, his teammate and brother or son. I forget which it is. But Dylan Young will have the freshest tires on the racetrack. We can get a pretty good look at that right now. As at the front of the field, Andrew Rich continues to lead. Zorlin has actually not gained any time. He is 4.7 seconds back now. He came out 3.4 back. So not sure if they just haven't hit the tire wear yet or what's going on there with Zorlin's car. So about even lap time there. Ooh, did we have a problemo? Nope. So yes, indeed, the 00, they literally took a quarter of a second pit stop. Looks like Dylan Young's team fixed some damage. But there you see the difference in tires right there going into turn 3. Dylan Young got right up to the bumper of Sam Young. Meanwhile, Andrew Rich is pulling away from Oskin. He pit a lap later than the 22. As Zorlin has been unable to do anything. He is actually slower than the 59 and the 14. I'm not sure if that's draft talking or what the case is. But Rain is inching towards him. Not really closing fast, but just able to kind of keep up. Charles Sanford is looking to pass Keith Rich for 13th. So Zorlin Deaver also stayed out to lap 33, so we should be able to tell if Deaver can move forward or not. Charles Sanford, though, will pass Keith Rich for 13th. Now he's looking for 12th on Kukulon. As we hit 25 laps to go this time by. So move Charles up to 12th. Kev Shearer has been moving forward after he came back down. He's a lap down, of course. Onjak has lost the position to Levi McIntyre. McShane is up to 33rd. And Sam Young has yet to gain anything, but he is closing up on Colt Hudson. As Dylan Young is starting to fly by other drivers. You can just see the difference in tires and experience for the two team. So Andrew Rich is all by himself with Oskin in second. It looks like Rowe and Fitzwater are potentially closing up 31.9. Yes, they are. The draft is helping them out. Zorlin, however, can't close the gap at all. He is running 31.982s. About the same lap times as Andrew Rich. Now, I'm not sure if that is a fuel-saving strategy or if the tires just aren't helping him, or if the setup change, potential adjustment, gone wrong for Zorlin's team. But time will tell if the 23 and the 22 can make it on fuel to the end of the race. Deaver has fallen outside of the top 10, getting passed by Seth Cole. And Zachary Fitzwater Sr. has just passed Alexander Rowe for third place. Sorry, I just don't have anything to say. Vince Freeze would be filling in those gaps. And Alexander Rowe is going to try and fight right back for third, but he can't quite get it in there. Zorlin is now under fire from Allison Rain for fifth. As we mentioned coming into this race, most top fives on the season is Rain with 10, Zorlin and Fitzwater with 9 apiece. Dylan Young came in with the most top 10s at 14. He's not going to get number 15 today. Oskin and Zorlin come in at 13 top 10. So Zorlin has the chance to tie Dylan Young and Allison Rain on the top 5 and top 10 front. Not respectively. That was backwards. Rain for top 5s, Dylan Young for top 10s. But if Rain passes him here, it's not looking good unless the top 4 in front of him come to pit road. But it looks like Rain is unable to beat Zorlin out on the bottom. The tires are really helping Zorlin on the top side. This battle is allowing Zach Flickinger to close the gap. Flickinger has had a great day in 7th. Qualifying well really seems to have been the way to succeed here tonight. As Cole Deaver has yet to see his tires come into play, though he is closing up to the back bumper of Tringali for 10th. And there you see Charles Sanford closing the gap in 12th by himself. So Sanford has got something going on good compared to Zorlin. Meanwhile, Onjack has just taken back 30th from McIntyre, and now his tires appear to be coming into play in this pack, as Sam Young has moved up to 38th, and the leaders are about to catch lap traffic. Dylan Young continuing to move through the field. Again, he is 4 laps down. Fastest lap will go to Alexander Rowe tonight at 30.828. As Samet Oskin, I believe, has just come to pit road. Or no. He has just been caught. His tires have faded so much that he has been caught by Fitzwater and Rowe. Coming to 15 to go. And Andrew Rich is by himself, about to catch up to lap traffic. And this could be where things get really interesting. Rain is taking 5th place from Zorlin at the start-finish line. But Zorlin's got better grip on the top side. Watch him get the run down the straightaway. Help with the draft from Zach Flickinger. And Rain is just unable to make the pass complete. This time the 77's giving Rain the draft. But she still can't clear the 5. And with every lap, those tires are getting worse. I mean, for both drivers, of course. But Zorlin is just really making the top side work. And this is not helping Zorlin at all with the front runners. Zorlin really dove it into turn 3 that time by. Rain is actually coming to pit road, as is Seth Cole. So as anticipated, drivers short on fuel. 51 and 72 down to the pit lane. RJ Bishop as well. Ellison Turner, Trey Smith, Logan York. Did anyone come in front of them? No. Answer is no. Oh, and Ace Rogers. Ace Rogers, I'm not sure what he was thinking there. He pit way too late. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is where things get sketchy. So this will ruin Ace Rogers' race. There's Andrew Rich down pit lane with Samet Oskin. Alexander Rowe and others in tow. And the caution flag has come out because of this. And this throws a wrench into everything. So I believe the caution is for Ace Rogers sliding across the grass. So now the real question is, when was the caution taken? It appears Deaver and Charles Sanford already took it. Zorlin is the leader. So now the real question is, who is a lap down and who isn't? There's the pace car. And it appears that Will Parrish, Yepes, Bouchard, Cologne are stuck. It looks like Andrew Rich is stuck as well. This could be an extended caution flag period to sort everything out. Zorlin, Cole Deaver, Charles Sanford, Keith Rich, Sebastian Kukulon, Amanda Evans, Jessica Shelton, Peter Onjak, Quinton Moore, Ferranti McShane, and Levi McIntyre, along with Laura Chung, appear to be the only drivers good to go. These drivers as well. As it appears, Colt Hudson is the final driver on the lead lap. There you see Lane Sanders pitting. Same with Sam Young and Colt Hudson. They had yet to pit. And that'll put everybody else who had just come down the pit road at the tail end of the lead lap. So I'm almost certain this caution is because of Ace Rogers sliding across the grass, as there are no signs of skid marks anywhere. So this will ruin Andrew Rich, Fitzwater, Oskin, Rain, Rowe, and several other drivers' races. It took out practically everyone inside the top 10. Rich, Fitzwater, Oskin, Rain, Rowe, Seth Cole, Nate Rogers, Flickinger. 8 drivers inside the top 10 just had a top 10 run erased. Kev Shearer will come back down the pit road. He cannot make it to the end. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back for the conclusion of the race. There will be 7 laps of racing left in tonight's race at Kentucky Speedway. There is not enough time to sort out the lap traffic, or in this case, give a gentleman's caution to allow everybody who got finagled by what we believe is the race control operator flipping the caution switch by mistake for a car that was not in anyone's real harm and way on pit road. But so Jonathan Zorlin is your race leader all the way back here. Charles Sanford second, Cole Deaver third, Keith Rich fourth, Amanda Evans is fifth, Kukulon sixth, Shelton seventh, Onjak eighth, Quinton Moore ninth, and McShane 10th. As this has turned into a super speedway top 10. Jonathan Zorlin's going to go all the way to the top of the track. Might be a bad decision there. He has been the fastest car all night. Don't look now, but Charles Sanford is coming for a shot at what would be his 3rd win of the season. Dylan Young is on old tires. He did not pit because he is good to go on fuel. This could get sketchy. 4-wide racing action there. And Keith Rich just went by for the race lead. Keith Rich just drove by for the race lead. Amanda Evans is looking to get by Zorlin for 2nd. Keith Rich might just win this race. But Zorlin is coming. Keith would be looking for his first career NRSL Digital Storm Cup Series win. But Zorlin's right there on his back bumper with 5 to go. The 2020 NRSL Jerky Pro Truck Series champion looking for victory lane. But Zorlin will not be denied. His car, his experience, he is just hooked up. Keith Rich trying to hook the top side. Jesse Turner's going to go into the middle and make this 3 wide. Zorlin has the edge at the start-finish line. Amanda Evans in third. And Zorlin will complete the pass for the race lead. It wasn't even a contest. Rich really needed Zorlin to be held up by Dylan Young. And he just only got so much from him there. But Keith still looking at a very good result here tonight. Same with Amanda Evans. This will certainly help Amanda in the top 30 fight going on. As Amanda comes into this race 26th in the points. Not in total danger zone, but this will definitely boost her up. Keith Rich came in 16th in the points. So this could be his second top 5 on the season. Diva Racing, Charles Sanford for 4th place. Rich has not given up yet. He's still to Zorlin's outside, but he goes way wide there. Oh, what is going on here? Jonathan Zorlin is pitting. So is Keith Rich, Amanda Evans, everybody. Everybody. Oh, man. Everyone that pit under that caution just came back down pit road. Oh, what is going on back there? McShane has just been flipped upside down by Alex Ferranti's car. We are green. Who is the race leader? We're hearing it's Charles Sanford in the 03 machine. Sanford and Diva show no signs of pitting. What on earth just happened? Half of the drivers who had stayed out came back down the pit road. They pit under caution. How did they not have enough fuel to make it? This is Meadowlands type stuff on steroids. Shelton is 3rd, Hudson 4th, and Quinton Moore 5th. Only 7 drivers up to 16 have stayed out. White flag. We hit the white flag. I didn't even realize it. Checkered flag is in the air, and Charles Sanford has won at Kentucky Motor Speedway. What just happened? I'm at a loss for words on what just happened. Sanford, Deaver, Shelton, Hudson, Quinton Moore, the top 5. Sam Young, Laura Chung, Fitzwater, Rich Rain, the top 10. I'm dumbfounded. Zorlin pits with about 3 or 4 laps to go there. I am shocked that him and several other drivers could not make it on fuel there to the end. So, yeah, I am not sure what to make of this. But needless to say, these cars have had inconsistencies picking up fuel and maintaining a certain fuel mileage, it appears, on intermediate tracks this season. We saw Priya McShane get flipped over on pit road there. So that'll do it for me for tonight. And I will see you guys with Vince next week for Talladega. Hopefully, compared to what we saw at Daytona earlier this year, we will have a normal super speedway weekend. Fit with photo finishes and not ending under caution. But this was certainly a weird way to see Charles Sanford win a race. I was sure Zorlin had it locked down, and then he and everyone else, 9 of the 16 drivers that pit under caution there, came back down for fuel, and I am shocked that they had to do that. I'll see you guys at Talladega.